good, y'all?
Welcome back to As the Apple.
Oh, was I a part of this?
Yes.
Turns. What's good, y'all? We are clearly not keeping up on the schedule. Life's been really real.
Really real.
Really real. So there's a lot of... I really need to get back to publishing videos. Right now it's Corona season. Mask up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're not getting out the car.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is what is happening in the world at the time of filming this video.
Wait, it'll almost be a year of As the Apple Turns in October.
In September. I published our first video in September when we got back from Chi-Town.
Oh yeah.
So it would have been a year that I suppose. Woo! I thought he was about to push his thing back into the oncoming traffic.
To see.
That would have been something to see.
Really.
Anyway, we're headed to let Mini-Me drive around the parking lot. She's officially 15 years old in 6 months
And a half.
I just said 15 years and 6 months.
Oh, you said 15 years.
And you were so quick to try to throw that half in there that you didn't even hear me say
I did.
in 6 months.
Officially.
So we're headed to a random parking lot.
Go to the one behind the shop.
I was just gonna go to this school right here.
Okay. Well,
Because right now schools are remote, so there aren't any kids there, and the parking lot should be empty. But we'll see when we get up here.
the office area.
Anyway, in the current climate, y'all know what's all going on in the world. Life is crazy, and it's scary to be black out here right now. So I'm kind of afraid to do anything outside of the house, which is kind of probably the intentions of the hateful people out there. They want to keep us inside, but I'm not going to go down that road. The reason why I said all that is, you know, me driving around or my daughter driving around an empty parking lot can draw the attention of them people, and that's something I don't want. But I mean, rules don't apply to us like they apply to everyone else. So just hopefully, you know, we could get a few rounds around this parking lot without the police coming to see why there's a random car driving in circles in the parking lot.
Trespassing.
We got a report that your vehicle was driving.
A black vehicle
with black occupants was driving around the parking lot. And next thing you know, we're face down, handcuffed into pavement.
If I see
So you're just gonna
go around.
drive this circle.
Okay, guys.
Alright, so when I rushed your little haphazard lesson before. Alright. Straighten it out. Stop. Just step on the brakes.
I did already.
Alright, you're gonna have to turn it back this way. Alright, step on the gas a little bit. Or just step off the brake.
I'm sorry, I keep hitting the brakes. So.
But when the wheel is straight, the wheel will straighten itself out. So if you were to let go of the steering wheel, the wheels will automatically straighten themselves out. So you just have to follow it. So if you're in a turn and I'm like, straighten it out, just let it go. Wheel, well, you want to help it, because the faster you help it, the faster you'll straighten your car out. But always know the wheel will correct itself.
So do I just slam on the brakes and correct it? Or how do I correct it? Because I don't
We'll
want to
figure it out. Well, the wheels have to roll in order to correct itself. So if you stop the car, the wheels are going to stop wherever they're at in their correction. We'll see as we progress, but I just wanted to give you that piece of information, because I'm like, straighten the wheel out, and you're like, what is straight? You want to straighten out unless you want to hit this tree. Stop the car, stop! No. turn away from that. That means the thing is as far as I'm going. I'll straighten it out. Straight. I never showed you what straight is. So this is straight. The big part on top. The emblem this way. So this is when your wheels are straight. Not when your steering wheel's this way. Not when your steering wheel's this way. The tires are straight now. Alright? So you put your foot on the brake.
Wait, yeah.
Move your shoes out the way. I don't understand why you took your shoes off in the first place.
Because I could feel it better.
Whatever. Just move your shoes because those are now... Don't push them backwards because they can still move into your space. Take your shoes and move them out the way. As you treat all my things. Alright, put your foot on the brake. You only drive with one foot.
Which one's brake?
Horizontal. Yeah, left and right. Yes. So that's the brake. Put the car in drive. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or the D. The D. Alright, slowly let your foot off of the brake. Your car will automatically go forward on its own. And then you can check your mirrors and make sure there's nobody in here, which they're not. And then you want to pull away from the curb so you don't run up on the curb. And just like your bike, guide the car. You can step on the gas a little bit. Start turning into this. Alright, you're going to have to... It's a tight turn because you got to turn in here too. Press the gas a little bit, just a little bit, to help guide it. Now straighten it out. Let the wheel straighten itself out.
Okay.
You have to step on the gas. I told you if there's no gas, it won't straighten. Straighten. There you go. Alright, keep it straight. You can accelerate. You're gunning this way. You want to straighten it more this way. Alright. Much better.
Make sure there's cars coming.
Why way back here when the intersection's up there?
Because
by the time you get up there, there can be a car coming. You don't stop prematurely because if there's people behind you, they just ran into you. You stop here. You stop here. You stop here.
I'm stopping, don't worry.
You're supposed to stop behind the line, not way. Right now you would be in the middle. Relax. We'll do reversing another time.
Okay.
Right now, you would be considered inside of the intersection because you have passed the curb space. So, oh, see, there goes the man.
We look like workers.
Anyway, all right. So you're gonna
check my mirrors.
Go to the left. So you want to accelerate before you start turning because it's a truck. Step on the gas. Now start turning. Good job. Now you want to straighten it back out.
Ooh, hold on, I don't want to slant.
Stop. You had zero reason to step on the brake.
No,
just straighten your car out. Follow the turn. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. You want to go straight. You don't want to hit the curb. You want to go straight. You're headed towards the curb. Go straight. Now straighten it out. And where those two little medians are, that's going to be where you stop. Slow down. Start slowing down. You don't slam on the brakes like that. That's fine. Alright, pull up to it and stop. Now you would stop. You would check left, right to make sure it's safe to enter the intersection. And then you can go. Alright, now you're driving towards the curb.
I am?
Now you're straight. But you were going towards the school. Alright, slow it down. You're hitting it hard. You're hitting it hard. Start slowing down.
Sorry.
You don't have to do a tight turn.
Uh-oh.
You can still step on the... Let the car roll.
Okay.
Let the car roll. Step on the gas.
Oh, okay.
Step on the gas. It's a tight turn. Alright, start straightening it out. Good job. Straighten it out. Straighten it out.
A little too fast. I stopped it. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not all about slamming on the brakes. Sometimes it's just moving the wheels so that you're not...
I know, but it's a precaution because I don't want to hit something and then it's better for me to stop and look and keep rolling. We learned that last time, didn't we?
Dude. I don't need a dissertation, just drive the car. Step on the brake a little bit, don't slam on the brake, just you're slowing down the car. Just like when you're pedaling the bike, when you stop pedaling, that's slowing it down.
Mm-hmm.
Same difference. Just apply the brake a little bit.
Okay, so.
Do you have your seatbelt on for real? Because I have mine on.
No. I just eject out the car. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back to what I was doing. Let it roll and turn.
Straighten it out.
There we go. Slow too fast. Hold on.
Start slowing down. Slowly apply the brake. Slowly apply the brake. You are here, so you should be. Have you ever felt me stop like that at a stop sign?
No, you go like.
It's a
you go
slow.
like
Yes, like that. So that's what you should be aiming for. Slow, like that. Not slamming on the brakes. Now you're here. Left, right. Things are good. Life is good. You can proceed.
I'm actually doing it, Mom.
Don't get too cocky.
For real. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay.
You're driving fast. Don't watch him. Watch the situation. Start making what?
Crosswalk.
You've never stopped at this crosswalk before. Why all of a sudden are you honoring it now? And you don't stop at a crosswalk unless someone needs to cross the street. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. It's not necessarily about slamming on the brakes. Just straightening it out. So you want to slowly start applying the brakes. Now you're here, so step on the brakes before you go into the intersection.
Yes.
You want to slowly apply the brakes, not apply them as soon as you get here.
I was slowly applying. When you said slowly apply, I was slowly applying and didn't go down until then.
Okay, well if you don't feel the car decreasing speed, that means apply them a little slower, faster.
Okay, Mom.
That was actually a good stop. You didn't jerk me all the way into the front of the car.
I was trying. I was just like in the middle, trying to wait till.
Oh! Stop!
Yep. Sorry.
Straighten it out.
That white car.
You can let go. The car is way down there. We're
I
way
know,
down
but I
here
thought you were
trying
saying
not to
stop.
No, because you were about to hit the dang light post.
That would have been something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have. I'm the only one that's allowed to wreck my car. You're driving towards the school. Alright.
He's getting...
Stop. Just stop and wait and see what he's going to do.
That was better.
When you're driving and you're a new driver, and even when you watch me driving, I rarely am messing with my phone. Because you're distracted. Especially, well, I mean, we're just sitting here. But since we're just sitting here, well, if you're going to do that, you want to pull your car over.
Pull it over?
To the curb so you're not in the driveway. So, direct it this way. Straighten it out. You don't have to step on the brakes.
Okay.
Just let the car roll forward. Till we're straight. Alright, we're straight. Stop.
It's not straight.
Stop. You are straight. Now you can put the car in park because you're not in the middle of the road. Alright, so, like, that's very serious. Because you're already riding on the high that, ooh, I'm driving. And then you probably have the high of, ooh, my friends are in the car with me. And then, you know, kids just do dumb stuff in cars. This is a deadly weapon. This is thousands of pounds. And I don't know the math behind it. But you have the weight of the vehicle. Then you have the speed of the vehicle. If that impacts something because you're flying down the street, you saw the other day what happens when you're speeding and this thousands of pounds runs into something, you know. Now, you don't want that. When I was in high school, so many kids died in cars, like once a month. Some kid was dying from a car accident. So you can't be on your text box texting your little friends. You know, you have the ability to watch screens and all this different stuff. You don't want to be distracted. Even I've been driving since I was 18. I try not to be distracted. When you're driving, you're focused. You don't want to be distracted by your passengers. You don't want to be distracted by the radio, the air condition. You need to figure out how to do everything in whatever car you're driving before you start driving.
Before I start driving. So
Yeah.
I'm not like,
Yeah, skipping songs and all that stuff. Make sure your playlist is ready so you're not worried about. Make sure everything is, you know, ready. Because you don't want to be distracted. You don't want to be texting, I'm almost there. No, none of
I
that.
have Siri set up. Hey Siri, you know.
Yeah, that's why they created that function, was because people were picking up their phone and being distracted and killing people. And you don't want to be the end on the end of killing somebody, and you don't want to be on the end of dying. You don't want to be on either end.
That's scary.
This is real deal.
And you wonder why I ask where you're going.
All right, kid, let's go.
I just ask.
Step on the brake. Left foot. You don't drive with 2 feet. You drive. Sorry. You drive with your right foot. You don't drive with 2 feet, because then you'll be like this.
That's probably why I'm jerking.
Probably. Drive. Look in your mirror to make sure no one's over there moving around, and then you can pull off. You always want to drive 5 car lengths ahead, so you want to know what the 5th car in front of you is doing, as well as the 4th, the 3rd. You want to stop. Don't wait for me to tell you to stop.
I was doing it.
You want to know what the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st car in front of you is doing. You can go.
Okay.
Because people just watch the car in front of them. And if the car in front of them is not watching the car in front of them, you're going to rear end the car in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you're watching when the 5th car in front of you steps on your brakes, steps on their brakes. What do you think is going to happen?
Everyone's going to step on their brakes.
Yeah, rather the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st car in front of you sees that. You saw that the cars are stopping in front of you. So you start slowing down and you start preparing yourself.
What was that?
That was your hand running against something.
Give a little gas.
Give a little gas. Get a little cash.
You're doing all your music references.
This is my decent stop. It was a good distance. It wasn't necessarily a good braking
Yeah,
situation.
because it did the Joe after.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's much better. You wanna make sure, just because the last time you look wasn't no cars there doesn't mean the next time, or when you enter there aren't any gonna be cars there. You always got to keep your head on the swivel when you're driving, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So even when you're driving, because people are jerks, people are dumb. So when I say people worry about everybody else's car, they're driving too fast, I'm gonna slow down to slow them down. Oh, they're driving. You know, that's not what I'm saying. When you pay attention and worry about everybody else, what I say when you got to worry about everyone else, you don't just take this turn without looking to make sure there's nobody there. You don't just take this turn without looking down there to make sure ain't nobody trying to come out at the same time you're coming in. So when I say you have to drive for everybody else, you got to make sure ain't nobody trying to come up on this side of you and cut you off. You got to make sure no one's trying to back out over here. You have to watch everywhere around your vehicle at all times to make sure people aren't doing dumb stuff.
Yes.
And when you pull up to this intersection, you stop.
Dang it.
Decent. You check both ways. Just like if you were walking across the street, it's empty. But just because it's empty right now, by the time you start going, if some jerk wants to come in and speed and cut you off, you got to be prepared for that. So as you enter, you're still checking to make sure it's clear. You're still looking over here. Like, you can't, this ain't peripheral. This is for real,
Well,
turn your neck.
How am I supposed to turn the neck and look in front of me and do this and that?
That's what driving is.
I know, I'm trying to pay attention though.
Yes,
And
but
then,
you can't be tunnel vision while driving. It's peripheral, but it's also moving your neck. So when you're taking this turn, you're looking. You're looking. Always keeping your head on the swivel. That's what that means. Looking. Always looking. So you're already looking down here to see. Even though your car's going straight, you're looking. You're making sure everything's clear. You're looking. You're making sure everything's clear. You're on a stop. Much better. That was a good one. All right. You're looking. Everything's clear. So now you can enter the intersection. But also, when you enter the intersection, you're still looking, keeping your head on the swivel. It doesn't matter. You're way back here. You're not entering the intersection. Now that you're entering the intersection, you're looking.
I'm looking.
All right. You don't have to keep staring over there while you're trying to turn this way. But what I'm saying is just give it a glance.
Ooh, and look at the curve.
This is just like if you're walking. Aren't you, if you go and walk into the street, aren't you still looking left and right?
Yeah.
But you're still walking forward, but you're checking. This is the same thing. Only thing is you got a vehicle. Keep your head on the swivel.
Slow it down.
That's fine. You can put a little gas on it.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to slow down.
Alright, start slowing down.
A little early.
No, you just let it keep rolling forward. That was an excellent stop. Just a premature stop. Never be in a rush when you're driving, because that's when mistakes happen. Alright? So, I don't care if somebody's honking at you. I don't care nothing. You need to play your game, not somebody else's game. Don't let nobody get you anxious. So, they're not paying attention to you, but you need to be able to pay attention to them. And even if they don't turn in here and you just sit here an extra 5 seconds, that's cool. You sit here an extra 5 seconds versus potentially being in an accident. Okay? So, alright, we're good. Keep your head on the swivel. You're looking, you're making sure nobody's still coming. I'm not a fan of the glance of the eye. I want the actual neck turning.
Okay. I'll do it next time. Whoa.
You ain't gotta fly because you're gonna lose control. You're flying.
I know. I'm slowing down. Sorry.
Alright, straighten it out.
This is a lot better than being on the curve last week.
Yeah, it is. This is how she got us.
I'm sorry.
She's like, just drive over the curb. It's fine. It's your first time trying. Good job.
I got through there though.
Barely, but you did. All right.
Okay.
I want to see you move your neck.
Neck swivel.
Yes.
Like that?
No, you just a quick glance. You over there looking like, who's that? No. Good job.
10 miles per hour. Slowly going back. She's like 12. Start slowing down. Wait, a little early. Perfect.
That was better. That was good, but that wasn't perfect. A perfect stop is you don't feel it.
Okay.
Alright. You're not looking. You just entered that intersection without looking.
Yes, I did. Okay, let me start slowing down because I usually take it up here a little fast. And that's not good. A little fast still, a little fast. I felt it, but it's a little too far then.
That was a good stop.
That's one.
No, you should be looking right now when you enter, not before. In the act of entering, you should be looking. That's too wide, kiddo.
Sorry. I almost hit something. Is that what you're saying?
The whole curve.
I did?
Yes.
I hit it?
You almost you came too close to it. It ain't got to be that tight.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. Felt that one a lot. When I do slow bits, it's easy, but when I'm coming to a stop, I don't know. That's 2.
And you're also hitting that corner, so you bypass or you've gone further. So now you have to reverse. There's the one behind you. All right, now stop.
That was good.
All right, now you want to step on the brake, put it in drive, and then go where you want to go, which is in here.
Yes.
Which you're still taking it too wide, Bailey. You're about to hit the stop! Stop! God damn.
Yeah, okay.
Are you driving with 2 feet?
No.
Because that's what happens when you drive with 2 feet. You're stepping on the gas and the brake at the same time.
No.
My car up real quick. Before I enter the intersection,
Make sure
I'm making
stop.
sure they're stopping. I'm making sure they're stopping. I'm driving my car. I don't care about the person behind me getting mad at me because I entered the intersection too slow. Make sure those cars stop before you enter the intersection. Because if they don't, that's life or death, for real, for real. Alright. Slowing down, paying attention. Ain't no cars here. So always got to keep your head on the swivel, kid. You stop at the edge. Look left, look right. Make sure no one's coming. Even though I'm entering, I'm still looking, making sure no one still isn't coming. Straighten my wheel out. All these parked cars, want to make sure ain't nobody backing out on me. Want to make sure FedEx didn't hop in his truck and he's just going to start driving off and not pay attention that I'm trying to pass him. So that's what I mean. You got to drive everybody's car. Not, oh, you're driving too fast behind me, I'm going to slow you down. That's not what driving everybody's car is. Driving everybody's car is making sure, see,
It's a dead end.
I'm turning here,
Oh, no.
so I'm looking.
Wait, so when you do a speed bump, you slow down?
Yes, that's why speed bumps are there, to slow you down. I want to turn this way, so I'm looking.
Not there for fun.
No, they're there because they don't want people speeding. So I'm shadowing my brake always. If I'm not stepping on the gas, I'm shadowing my brake. Because if I ever got to step on my brake, I don't want to get all clustered or flustered and be like, oh, which one? You know. All right, y'all.
End of this episode, she's gonna publish it, and I'll be on the cover of As the Apple Turns.
Looking like Slash. Dun-dun. You gotta play us a song?
What song?
Don't stop. Sweet child of mine.
I don't know that one.
No, let me play it for you.
Always playing the old music.
Where's my phone?
Mine's here.
Oh, I'm recording on it.